It has been about a week, over 2 years, since the last time I visited my favorite place on earth, that place being Ibiza. Here's the problem. For whatever reason, unknown to man, you cannot travel to Ibiza, or Spain for that matter, from UAE if you have not been vaccinated. And I have not been vaccinated. I know. Nothing against the vaccines, I will get one, but I just didn't have enough time to get it between now and then. So, moving on to the next part. So here's the weird thing. You can travel to Ibiza from USA or any other third country that is on the third country excluded list, granted that you have a valid PCR. This is all for non-vaccinated people. Now, I have one question that I've had 3 separate answers for, and that is, what happens if I travel to an EU at-risk country directly to Spain with a negative PCR? The 3 answers that I've received are no problemo, big problemo, and maybe poquito problema. So what I plan to do is fly to Rome tomorrow, take a PCR or antigen test as soon as I land, and then 2 days later, fly to my dream destination, Ibiza. I've been so excited about this that I literally worked out super hard for the past 2 weeks just to get ready for this thing. Let's go ahead and roll that clip and let's get this journey started. Guys, it is 6:52 in the morning. We are headed to Dubai Airport. It's supposed to be kind of checking in around 7 o'clock, but it's all good. This is pretty much how I do it every single time. I'm going to be headed to Rome today, and hopefully we have no issues. And once we get to Rome, immediate PCR, then go to the hotel, check in, maybe reschedule the flight for the following day. Today's Wednesday, so maybe there's a way that I can get out on Thursday and get to Ibiza one day earlier. By the way, I'm rolling around in a Tesla. This is how they do it in UAE. So I get to the airport with 2 hours of advance, and I find out as soon as I get there that, I don't know, maybe everyone from economy had been moved over to the business class side. Anyways, the business class queue was jam-packed, and I literally almost missed my flight. Look how many people there are. It's ridiculous. It is 8:33, barely made my flight. Flight leaves in final boarding in like 15 minutes. Today we're gonna be flying on one of the biggest planes that Emirates has. They have like a full bar upstairs. I'll just show you, I can't wait to show you. It's pretty awesome. Double decker. So I'll admit it, after one espresso martini, I totally just crashed out. I wanted to show you guys the bar, but I just slept through the whole entire flight. My bad. PCR time. COVID PCR line in Rome. Okay, we made it to Rome. Now we're going to get a PCR, and hopefully we can get this PCR and reschedule all my flights for tomorrow and make it to Spain. So after I went to go get my PCR, basically the lady asked for my passport, and it was at that point that I realized that I didn't have it. So I needed to go back to the airport to look for my passport. I'll let this guy explain. So I landed in Rome about like an hour and a half ago, and I lost my passport in the airport. They wouldn't let me go back through the arrival section to go find my passport. But anyways, I got my PCR, I've already done that, and honestly, who cares about any of this stuff? I just really want to show you this freaking view from my hotel. I mean, it's literally the Coliseum, like right there. So it definitely makes the trip and all the hassle worth it to have like these beautiful things that you can enjoy for like a small period of time. So right now I have to book my my ticket. By the way, take a look at these walls. They have like all this stuff written all over them. I don't understand, but there's a lot of squares. They have all these these doubts and like reasons. Anyways, so what I have to do now, I literally have to try to see if I can reschedule my flight for tomorrow morning and take care of all the PCR documentation that Spain needs in order for me to get to Ibiza. Fingers crossed. I hope this works out. I think that it will, and hopefully by the end of the day we'll have everything squared away so that we can go tomorrow to Ibiza. I still can't get over this view. It's so insane. So a fun fact about Rome, not this hotel, but the other hotel that I stayed at, there was actually nobody in the lobby during like after hours. So when I showed up around 1 in the morning, I literally had no way of getting in, and I just sat and slept on the street, like literally right outside the hotel. So that was fun. This also caused me to miss my flight, which means that I had to book the next flight to Madrid because there was no more direct flights to Ibiza for the day. So I ended up going to Madrid instead. But that was okay because I already had 3 friends there anyways. So somehow all the documentation that I had actually ended up working, and we were able to make it to Ibiza. And man, it was a crazy first 24 hours. Like, we literally had some local Spain rappers that show up at the villa. Half the stories that I tell you, you're not going to believe anyways, but yeah, it happened. We're flying right over Ushuaia. So when we first got to Ibiza, there was absolutely no COVID anywhere, and they had, I think, a curfew around 2 a.m. and places could stay open pretty late. Towards Thursday the 22nd, they slowly started increasing the regulations, and then there was a curfew around 1 a.m. and no one could be outside, and all the bars had to close, and half the places weren't even open anymore. A video for the YouTubes. The ocean is surrounding me, baby. I'm sure we lost track of time. Amazing Ibiza. Having a very relaxed day today. Been partying for like probably 5 or 6 days straight. Now just gonna go to the playa, relax, maybe have a siesta. Sunset Ashram probably was one of my favorite places there. It has such a good vibe, and there was a lot of people there hanging out, enjoying the sun. And then I actually saw a plane come in. It looked like it was about to crash in the boats, and it literally like landed, did like a touch and go in the water. Check this out. It's landing. I'm just at an awesome place in Ibiza, and I just want to really share this place with you guys. It's called the Ibiza Cathedral, and it was built in like the 1700s, or at least there was some extra work that was done on this building. And I just want to show it to you guys because it's a really amazing looking building, and also the views here are amazing as well. So the cool thing about this place is you can walk around, you can see the port, get great exercise, and you can also get the amazing views whenever you get to the very top. Basically, this is like a huge fort built to kind of defend the city, I believe, and it's in like the heart of the Ibiza city, the old Ibiza city. So anyways, just wanted to share this with you guys and let you guys check out these awesome views. A lot of good exercises that was much needed, and some sober times that was also much needed. Anyways, check this out. Isn't that beautiful? And the cool thing is whenever you get to the very top, you have a panoramic view of the whole entire kind of center of the island, which is Ibiza port. You can see all the playas, you can see all the hills and a lot of houses, and it's really beautiful. So if you ever get a chance, definitely come out here and check it out.
Esa falda era muy fea, porque sus celos nunca dejaron que fuera.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. Anyways, this place is amazing. It's such a good time to be here. Definitely really great to get away from all the partying. Definitely good to just kind of chill and hang out. And I've been here before, but this is like the first time I kind of walked the whole entire port area. So I had just so much beautiful building. I'm a huge fan of architecture. I'm also a huge fan of the work hard, play hard mentality. Kind of like spending like the last 3 days without any alcohol, just kind of chilling and hanging out and just kind of doing positive things. It's just been a new side of Ibiza. It's a new experience and it's enjoyable. It's really, you get to see the beauty. Yesterday we went to all these beaches. The beaches were really beautiful as well. Places I've never heard of, never even been to, on the complete opposite side of the island. Highly recommend if you guys are here to come check out those places too. I'll post a couple of links in the description below and you can see exactly what I'm talking about. But if you ever get a chance, definitely come check out the port. Definitely check out all the other beaches. Try not to party too hard. Save your liver, save your health if you can, and enjoy it. Funny story, I remember coming here one time, and I don't know if you can see like around this bend over here. There's like a bunch of like car scratches. I remember like needing to come up here for some reason, and I had a taxi, and they like literally couldn't drive up to a certain spot and ended up like crashing their car into the wall, scraping it all up, and I felt like super bad because it wasn't like a proper taxi. It was like some guy that we paid to just help us out. I'm trying to be quiet because I think that people live here. The reason why I was here to go visit some friends that were staying in like one of these 2 or 3 story places. But anyways, it's been a lot of fun. It's peak season right now. It's July 23rd, 24th, and I was here 2 years ago for July 4th. I had a lot more fun because there was, you know, everything open, the clubs were open, the hotel parties were banging. This year, it's been a completely different vibe. Not as many people out partying because, you know, most of the hotels and the day clubs and the big party venues are all closed down. So I've been making the most of it, been having a good time. We definitely had our own partying. We had a villa and stuff, and just know that you have to be safe. You have to party responsibly and take care of yourself. So I'll be honest, last 2 days I was there, I was really stressed out because I lost 2 laptops, but all good. I know I just barely scratched the surface of this magical island. I can't wait to go back. So apparently I left 2 laptops in Rome. What an idiot!